So Holden, you just went on some kind of a trip with your dad. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
We went to Honduras and we went with our church to go add on to a school that it used to be an orphanage because there was a hurricane there a long time ago, but they turned it into a school, and they have probably 65 students there, and we just went down with about 10 other guys from our church to go add on to this school.
Okay, were you the only student age person to go, or was there other
Yes.
kids that went?
Nope, just
Okay, so you got to go with your dad. And your dad is a builder, so he kind of knew what he was doing there, huh?
Yeah, they don't lay block much though, so, but yeah, he kind of.
Did you help with the building?
Yeah, I did, but I played a lot of soccer most of the time too.
Okay, so you played with other kids? Do they speak an English language there?
A few of them, yeah, they do, but most of the kids, they know a little bit of it, and one of them knows very fluent English.
Okay, so that person did translate it for you some?
And one of our guys that went down there knew fluent Spanish too,
Okay.
so.
What was like one of the most interesting things you saw while you were down there?
Probably just how they live.
Okay, how is it different from how we live?
Well, you see a lot of houses just on the side of the road that are made of trash, just find metal scraps that they can find and put a tarp over their house for a house.
Okay, that would be hard here this time of year, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
It'd be pretty cold.
yeah, but it's always hot down there.
It's always warm, so they can do that a little bit.
Yeah.
How were some of the things that they did the same as what you do, or how were they different?
Well, they do play around a lot. Like they've got playgrounds there, and they play around a lot. But then they also work a lot. Like
Okay.
they're feeding the dogs every day, going and taking care of all the animals and.
So household chores, like you might, like kids might have at home here. They
Yeah.
didn't have a job that they went to.
Nope.
No. What about the adults that you saw? What did and the parents? How is that the same and different from what you have here?
While we were there, they were pretty much cooking the whole time, but I think usually they're just working around the property on the yard and.
So what kind of
The
jobs do they
church.
do? What kind of jobs do they have down there?
A lot of them just work at the school there. I think everybody that lives there works at that school. There's probably 6, maybe 9 kids that live there.
Okay. What kind of food did you eat while you were there? You said they cooked all the time.
Yep, a lot of Mexican food. It was very good though.
What was your favorite?
It was pretty much actually the same every day, but the breakfast was always good. Like they would have, you could like have an egg wrap or whatever, and they would have
Something in a tortilla, huh?
yeah, something in a tortilla
Okay.
and beans. They always had rice and beans.
Okay. So a lot of times their meals were the same all the time. So that's
Yep.
pretty different from here,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We don't eat the same thing every day.
No,
Okay.
they had an orphanage there because of the hurricane.
Okay.
Because a lot of
Oh.
kids, yeah.
A lot of kids lost their parents, so they
Mhm.
were there. The school that they were building was part of the orphanage.
And the laws changed there, so if they want to take, it's not an orphanage there anymore because the laws changed. So if you want to take kids in, the government will just send you however many kids they want instead of however many kids you want. Say you wanted to take in 10 kids, the government would just give you 50, probably, something like that.
It's a government type school, and the kids are there all day, every day.
The school wasn't, they were on break when we were there, winter break, and there are 6, maybe 9 kids that do live there, but they actually live in, there's probably 20 acres on the property, and there's 9 kids that live in, there's different houses,
Okay.
and there's 9 kids that live there. Just like there's a boys' house, girls' house. So.
And there are adults that kind of help take care of them?
Yeah,
So you
there's
said pretty much
adults
anybody
there.
that works there, or that you saw, worked at the school?
And there is one adult there, or a family that they have 3 kids, so they have 2 other kids that stay with them.
Is this something you think other kids should do at some time?
Mhm.
Okay, what do you think was the biggest thing you got out of going on this trip? Besides playing soccer and eating a lot of Mexican food?
Realizing that like how they live, but they're also never mad at each other. They're always laughing and having fun.
Okay, so even though they don't have a lot,
Yeah.
they're happy with what they have,
Mhm.
and they appreciated the help that you guys brought down?
Yep.
Okay. Did you get everything done that they wanted to get done while you're down there?
Yep. I actually, one of the older kids has a phone, so I have one of their numbers and I'm still kind
Keep in
of talking
touch.
to them. Mhm.
Okay, must be one that spoke English, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, well, good, that's neat to make that connection. So, just in case people don't know, where is Honduras at?
It's in Central America, I think, below or right below or above Guatemala. for
Okay,
sure.
so it's south of Mexico,
Mhm.
but it's north of South America,
Mhm.
so it's in the little
Yep.
strip of land in between.
Mhm.
Okay, well, thank you for telling us about